The name of our protagonist is Jaewoo. He grew up in the orphanage without parents. Then he found out that the orphanage is in a financial problems and could only last for 3 years. Then he come back home while thinking about the orphanage. It turned out this is the orphanage that he lives in when he lose both parents. Few moments later he grabbed his phone and opened the Xtube application. Then he says, let's see worth seeing today. Most of the recently uploaded videos are related to awakening. Then he clicked one of the video. In the video, the reporter says, I have a question for the two awakened, who made it out of the tower after a bunch of twists and turns. Then the first question is, after you returned, what was the biggest change that happened in your lives? Then the guy replied, this might sound cocky, but it would have to be money. Then Jaewoo think that, if only he is also awakened, then he can earn money to help the orphanage. Then the guy in the video says about po poi. Then Jaewoo asks himself, what is a po poi? Then we have a flashbacks from 7 years ago. A tower appeared without warning. The tower selected people at random and brought them into the tower. Only few people returned and no one knows what is happening inside the tower. Because the ones who successfully returned don't say a single word about the tower. So the people that returned from the tower are called the awakened. The body of the awakened contained mana that greatly contributed to modern civilization. Magic engineering is a skill that shouldn't exist in today's world. The awakened are highly recruited by many companies. Because of that they earned lots of money. And Jaewoo feeling jealous, and says if only there was a tower walk through somewhere. Then a notification appeared. And Jaewoo, looking to his old phone, asked himself, what is this? Then, after few seconds, bunch of notifications appeared in his phone. Then Jaewoo, feeling confused and scared, asked himself, what kind of files are these? Did I get hacked? Jaewoo decided to delete the files for now. But he misclicked one of the files. Then he asked himself again, what if it's a hacking file? And he decided to turn off his phone for now. Then suddenly a video file played, and he heard a familiar voice. In the video he sees someone look like him. And he asked himself, it's me. He recognized himself because of his looks and voice, realizing it's really him. In the next scene in the video, we can see that he's holding an axe and fighting a monster. But he doesn't remember doing this. Then we can see that he's standing in a big rock and holding an axe, with mysterious glowing dark power with it. In the next scene, Jaewoo asking himself, what are these videos? Jaewoo clicked the next video, and in the video shows a po poi. Then a window appears that displays the information of the monsters. Its name is po poi and it eats rocks with its strong teeth. In the next scene in the video, Jaewoo encountered a po poi and he got scared. Then he remembered the awakened guy in the video, and says, isn't that they mentioned in the video earlier? Then he noticed the tab that show the information of the monster. Then he asked himself, what is this tab? Is this monster named po poi? Is that why the guy stopped talking about it? If you watch closely, there are a lot of tabs like this. These tabs are useful. It gives me information about the rewards, and tells me the correct direction I should go. Then Jaewoo, feeling surprised and shocked that this video is the video of himself entering the tower. Jaewoo says that the awakened never talk about the tower, so there is no information or strategies for the tower. But all of that is now in my hands. In the next scene, Jaewoo goes in nearby gym to register, to prepare his body for the next portal that will open 2 years from now. Then Jaewoo started to strengthen himself in the gym. Then Jaewoo watched the other videos and write some information that will be useful to him. He started studying the videos and says, with this clearing the tower will be a piece of cake. In the next scene, Jaewoo working in his part-time job. Then at home, Jaewoo kneeling in front of his phone and praying to the heaven and earth. Jaewoo says in his prayers, please let the portal come out today. It turned out that Jaewoo quit his job last month to wait for the portals. Jaewoo worrying that the portal might not come out, and he really need money. Jaewoo sigh after waiting for many days, and the portal didn't come yet. Then he asked himself, those the videos are all misunderstanding? No, there's no way. With so much worry in his face, The director of the orphanage replies.
If the videos are just a misunderstanding, our orphanage is done for.
Jae-woo, feeling scared and worried that the videos appeared in his phone might not real.
Jae-woo feeling nervous because he don't know the exact time that the portal will appear.
Jae-woo asking himself, should I stretch for now? Then suddenly a portal started to open. Jae-woo felt a gust of wind from behind. Then he looked behind him and noticed something. A strong gust of wind blows from the portal. Jae-woo being pulled by the gust of wind from the portal. Then the wind stops and Jae-woo standing in front of the portal, with shock and surprise displayed in his face, realizing that the portal that has been waiting is now in front of him. Suddenly he heard a voice from the portal, telling him to come inside. Jae-woo reply, even if you didn't call, I was gonna go. His body was in the state of leaving one step to the portal, and at that time a hologram window appeared in front of him. In the hologram window, he was given 3 difficulty options. The difficulty are low, medium and high. The reward increases according to the difficulty. Jae-woo, without a shred of hesitation, he chooses the highest difficulty. Then he shouted, let's do this. Chapter 2. Our chapter begins with Jae-woo waking up in a cave inside the tower. Jae-woo Kim woke up to a headache that felt like being stabbed by a needle. Jae-woo says, where am I? The scenery he saw when he opened his eyes was the same as in the video. It's also a cave. A large stone shining in the middle was the only light. He opened the hologram window. In the hologram window shows his streaming information. Streamer Jae-woo Kim. Current number of viewers 0, number of following 0 and owned coins 0. Trial starts after 1 hour. Mission, defeat all enemies that will appear. Jae-woo says as expected, and he remembered he put his smartphone in his pocket just in case. He checks his pockets, but his smartphone is not inside. Then Jae-woo said, I do not care, because I remember everything anyway. I've been watching you for 2 years, to the extent that I automatically remember what is happening in a few minutes and seconds. Then Jae-woo were given an hour before the trial began. During that time Jae-woo must communicate with the viewers and received coins from them. The viewers are the other awakened remaining in the tower. They join in on streams of lower ranking streamers to sponsor them. The reason for this is coin. Whenever the streamer is sponsored by the viewers, the streamers can climb up to the next floor, and the sponsors can also receive coins. Finally a viewer enters the streams. User the love nim has entered. Then Jae-woo greet her and welcome her. Meanwhile, the love commented in the streams.
The love says, I never seen you before, at least you're not shy like the other ones. Then the love sponsors 1 coin.
Jae-woo says thank you for the sponsor. Jae-woo asks I can use this in the shop, right? The love replies.
You already found the shop? You are pretty quick lol. I like that.
Then Jae-woo replies. Thank you so much. Jae-woo is glad that he watched the videos many times. He already knows what he needs to do. Jae-woo replies again. I think I'll have to wait for now. I don't feel comfortable using the coin right now, since I don't know what enemy I will be facing in the trial. Then user the love replies.
Lol. Finally, a kid who's decent. Then the love nim has followed you.
Jae-woo says. Thank you for your follow. Great. I didn't expect to get a follow from a big spender so early on. Then Jae-woo first viewer left. Jae-woo with a smile in his face says, this is a great start. If I keep this up, I might even get a follower reward soon. Being followed by viewers is similar to being added to favorites list. According to rules of the tower system, once you follow a person, you cannot follow another person unless you unfollow the person you already following. In addition, for every 100,000 followers, you will receive a special reward that is very helpful in climbing the tower. Then Jae-woo opened the hologram window. Then in the hologram window displays his information. Streamer Kim Jae-woo, current viewers 15, followers 7, coins owned 37. Then Jae-woo says, this should be enough. I got a lot of attention just because I choose as the difficulty level. The viewers are talking about something, and Jae-woo don't understand them. Jae-woo is confused about their topic. One of the viewers says,
It's funny, but if we tell you what is it, we'll die.
Another viewer also mentioned,
There's a person called admin. We get kicked out if we spoil you. That's not all. You can also get kicked out if he doesn't like you lol.
then Jay will finally understand now that there is an admin that controls the tower. And because of the admin, the information about the tower was not leaked to the outside. So the reason the Awakened did not speak about the tower is not to monopolize it, but because the admin forced them to shut up. Then Jae-woo says, well, before I watched the videos, I also thought the Awakened were hiding the truth about the tower on purpose. Then Jae-woo noticed that there's only 40 seconds left before the trial will start. Then Jae-woo slap his face to reduce his nervousness. Then Jae-woo says to his viewers, Hyung Nimdal, I'm gonna get ready now, so please forgive me for not being able to look at the chat. Then the viewers comments,
Is he showing concerns for us? Lol.
There's a newbie already worrying about communications with his viewers.
Then his very first follower named The Love entered the streams again.
Hey, I'm back.
Then the trial begins and his mission is to eliminate all the enemies that appear. A few moments later, Jae-woo noticed that the monster's starting to appear. Then Jae-woo says, what could come out? Could it be a kobold, considering that the portals are small? After a moment, 3 scary monsters appeared with glowing red eyes. I take it back, they're not scary at all, they are so cute. After seeing the 3 cute little monsters, Jae would feel disappointed because is expecting a scary looking one. Then a user named Sun Moon has entered. Sun Moon commented,
I came because I heard there was a newbie that chose hard difficulty. Huh? Pop boy. 3 of them too. Whoa, hard difficulty means death lol.
After that, Sun Moon left. Popoi are creatures that look adorable, but their teeth are hard enough to chew through the strongest metals. When attacking, their teeth resembles a saw, and they are very sensitive to their own species' blood scent. My girlfriend is sensitive too, and I forgot I don't have a girlfriend lol. Anyway, back to the story. Popoi are adept at finding and attacking that killed their kind. So it's better not to harm them because they're gonna bite you. One of the viewers commented,
Fuck, I already saw what I never wanted to see from the first floor.
Then the viewers left. Looks like they have a bad memories with the Popoi. Let's find out in the next scenes. This kind of reaction is not dramatic, because the viewers has come across a Popoi at the tower. Then Jae would think that this viewer struggled a lot in the hands of Popoi. Jae-woo asks Hyung Nim, are these things really dangerous? Hyung Nim replies,
Yes, when they wanna fight, their fur gets all matted, so you can't damage them with a sword. Why are they here on the first floor? I'm gonna check if the other rooms are like this too.
Then Hyung Nim left. Jae-woo replies, okay. Jae would think that they probably not gonna come back. Jae-woo is in big trouble because Popoi shouldn't be appearing in the first floor, but maybe because he chooses the highest difficulties, the Popoi appeared in the first floor. Then Jae-woo trying to remember the video he watched, hoping that he can find a way to pass the trial. Then Jae-woo notices and says, wait, why aren't the Popoi reacting to me? Can they not see me? Then Jae-woo curious if the Popoi can see him or not. Jae-woo slowly moving towards the Popoi. Then he realized that they are definitely aware of him. Then Jae-woo sit near the 3 Popoi. This made the viewers surprised because no one does this before. Because Popoi are dangerous monsters. Then Jae-woo says he will try to imitate the Popoi behaviors so that they may consider me as an ally. Meanwhile, in the comment section,
I don't think this guy stands a chance.
I'm going to different room.
He looks pretty decent. What a disappointment lol.
No fun.
Then Jae-woo, I may be insane, but this is the best I can do. Let me end it here for now. If you want more, let me know in the comment section.